So you know it's September 20th, right? You know it's the birthday of the greatest general of all time, right? So today, we got to make the haters mad for sure. Today, we're going to do something special. Who raised Jean-Jacques Dessalines? Let's get into it. Currently, as it stands, due to the lack of proper record keeping for enslaved Africans, nobody knows for sure where Dessalines was born. Nobody can say 100%. We got our theories. One theory states that he was born in northern Haiti. Another theory states he was born on a slave ship. Another theory states he was born in West Africa. Listen, I wasn't there. I don't know. We don't got the records. At that time, he was not considered human. He was considered cattle. So we don't really know. But we do know is that he was in Haiti, at least as a young child. That we know for sure. He was on a colony as a young child, and his mother died at a young age. That we know for sure. Everything else, purely speculation. Nobody can really say for sure. So me, I'm going to stick to what I can prove and what I know. What we do know is that Dessalines had an extremely close relationship with an African-born woman by the name of Toya. Toya was born sometime in the early 1700s. She was a female Dahomey warrior, active in the all-female military unit known as the Agoje in the film Woman King, which is in theaters now. She was an elite member in the army of Jean-Jacques Dessalines during the Haitian Revolution. As the power of the Dahomey kingdom was shared by a council of men and a council of women, Toya was part of the council of women. She was kidnapped in the middle of the night during an invasion from a rival nation and trafficked to Haiti. Before the revolution, she and Dessalines had been enslaved on the same plantation, and the two remained close throughout her life, with Dessalines referring to her as his aunt. Some sources claim that Dessalines' biological mother died at a young age and trusted Toya with young Dessalines as she was dying. The lifespan of an enslaved African on the French colony of Saint-Domingue was around 24 months. During the rebellion and the 1799 Civil War, she fought as a soldier in active service, and on at least one documented occasion, she commanded soldiers in action during battle. In 1804, Dessalines became Emperor of Haiti, and he gave Toya the royal title of Duchess. So as you can see, a Dahomey woman, part of the original black ruling class of Haiti, starting in 1804. So when I tell you the connections between the Dahomey kingdom and the Haitian Revolution, I'm not telling no lies, man. And due to the fact that Toya was essentially Dessalines' mother and raised him from a young boy, he was raised as a Dahomey man. And as we know, General Toussaint Louverture was the grandson of a prince from the kingdom of Alada, which was right next door to Dahomey. So when I tell you the connection between the kingdom of Dahomey and the modern Republic of Haiti, listen, the connections run deep. As Toya lay dying, Dessalines urged the doctor to save her life, stating that she was his aunt who shared his feelings since before the revolution. She was given a state funeral with a procession of 8 sergeants and Empress Marie-Claire dressed in black between 2 non-commissioned officers who led the convoy. Very few names of the female soldiers who served in the Haitian army during the revolution have been remembered. Toya is among the very few exceptions, alongside Marie-Jeanne Lamartinière and Sanit Belair. Toya is remembered for her role in raising and teaching Dessalines hand-to-hand combat and Dahomey military science. Toya shall be remembered as the grandmother, the mother, and the aunt figure who helped prepare the liberator of African descendants enslaved throughout the Americas. So what better way to commemorate the legendary Jean-Jacques Dessalines than to show love to the woman that raised him and prepared him for the great task that was ahead? Now, of course, she was not the only female that participated in the War of Independence. In fact, I believe close to 1/5 of the Haitian army consisted of black women. Yes, indeed. A lot of them coming from the kingdom of Dahomey. Yes, indeed. I mean, they were ready for war. They were ready to go. So at the end of the day, this is why I'm always going to go hard for Dahomey. I don't care what no haters say. I don't care what nobody got to say. You know what I mean? Because I know for a fact, none of y'all know the historical account better than me. And most of y'all information come from European sources any goddamn way. I bet y'all didn't know nothing that I just said in this whole video. And I'm talking to the haters. Yeah, the haters that's been on the slander campaign against the Dahomey Kingdom and the Woman King movie, which is in theaters now, and which I'm hearing rave reviews, which I'm hearing amazing reviews. And I know I said in my previous video last week that I wasn't going to see it for economic reasons, you know, because it was a white funded and a white distributed film. But you know what? Because the reviews have been so crazy, I might have to go back on my word, man. I might have to go check it out, man. I might have to go see it, man. And I might have to come back and give a review, because every person I know that went and seen it, I've heard nothing but good things. So listen, I take back what I said a few days back. I might go ahead and see it, man. I might go ahead and see it. But not only did Dahomey dominate the original ruling class under Dessalines' government, they also were very active under Christophe's government. In fact, General Christophe King Henry Christophe actually had an entire royal presidential security detail, including a police force, which consisted of nothing but Dahomey soldiers, men and women. And that deserves a video on its own. And I'm going to do a video on that, specifically the many military rescue missions launched by the Haitian military, where hundreds of enslaved Africans were rescued from slave ships and the captains of slave ships were arrested by the Haitian military. Yes, that did happen in the 1810s. I'm going to make a video on that. That deserves its own video. But yeah, man, I just had to tap in, show some love to the God, you know what I mean? I had to show some love to the big king, the big chief, the big Ogun, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's your boy Jean-Jacques Dessalines back in the building. Yes, indeed. And I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in the ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Pay for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you in court. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.